Okay, so here's what I did. I found out that the hive that was over here on my left, pretty much all the worker bees had migrated to the hive that was over here on the right. That hive was filled with bees. There's tons of it. I also found out that in this hive I had some collapsed comb, so I had to pull that out by hand so that they didn't mess up the hive too badly. So, to compensate for all my bees going to one hive, which in hindsight, now I probably should have had these two hives much further away, I took two frames that had bees hanging on it. They were trying to build comb. Took two bees from this side and moved them over to the other hive, and then even swapped the covers because there's a bunch of bees on the active hive's cover, so I swapped covers. So now this hive over here was the empty hive, but now we can kind of see here that we have bees going in and out of the entrance. And the reason I swapped these is because there's a whole bunch of bees that are out foraging right now. You know, thousands of bees foraging. They're all going to come back to this hive thinking it's their old hive. You can kind of see how there's a bunch of bees over here on the right, kind of confused. It's because the entrance on the other hive is on that side. And they're going to wander around until they finally find it over here. So I put in a couple of frames of bees, so still a lot less bees over here than there were over there. But that plus bees that are out and about and just trying to get back home, hopefully that's going to be enough to populate this hive now, while this hive still has really strong numbers. We can see over here that they're still all there. They're all still happy. It's just now we've got to hope that we now have bees that are going to change jobs in here from building comb to actually foraging here in the next few hours, and then this hive starts foraging again. So that's my update. I made the mistake of keeping my hives too close. If you're doing packages, move your hives further apart. You know, separate them drastically somehow, fencing or tree or something, so that bees don't just easily swap between the two boxes. But I think this will fix it. I will watch it over the next day or two and see what happens.